Hey everybody, I am live. I'm going to pull up the chat. It's 5 o'clock in the morning, about 12. I realize that, but I don't expect nobody to join in. Like I said, I mainly go live strictly because it's just easier that way when I upload content because I don't do edit in my videos or anything. Yeah, so just give me 1 second. So give me 1 second here. Actually, I got to do something real quick. Give me 1 second. All right, I'm back. All right, so as it says in the title, the S9 and the Note 9. Of course, the S9 has been officially dropped. Give me a second to pull up the chat just in case anybody joins in. But yeah, it's 5 o'clock in the morning. It's snowing. Um, so, pretty much businesses and stuff are going to be closed. It's just one of those days. Um, but yeah, so the S9 and the Note 9 have officially dropped. And from what I get a glimpse of, we'll talk about a couple phones, but mainly want to focus on the S9 and Note 9. So it has dropped, and the main question is it really worth the hype? I mean, yes, the S9 has this revolutionary camera, and yeah, the fingerprint has been. Hold on 1 second. The fingerprint has been placed in a more convenient place, but you know, is it worth the extra $200 or whatever that they want to charge? Is it really worth the upgrade? I mean, yeah, what is it, like 20% faster or something like that? So I don't know, guys. It's just I feel like that they're releasing these phones too. Uh, what's like, I feel like that they're releasing these phones too often and too rapid. It's just they don't even get people to enjoy what last year brought. The S8 was an amazing design. Give me 1 second. Yeah. Okay. So the S8, it was amazing. It brought revolutionary features and things of that nature. It was an amazing phone. The bezel display and all this other stuff. It was just wonderful. But the S9 just gave a faster processor and a slightly better camera. It's just kind of like what Apple did with the iPhone 8. You know, so the iPhone 8, yeah, it was great. Yeah, we got wireless charging, a little bit of a bigger battery, not much, but is it really worth it? You know, I mean, I would love to have the iPhone 8. My girlfriend just actually got the iPhone 8, but sure, she has hers. She got hers for a different reason. But anyway, I'm not jealous. Not jealous at all. I'm a spoiled brat. I love her to death. Hey, baby, watch this. Hey, baby, I appreciate everything you do for me. Daddy love you. But yeah, I got my iPhone SE. I love it. Yes, I would love to have something new because that's just me. I get bored with the phone so quick. I want to play with something new. But honestly, my iPhone SE, it performs just like day one. Oh, sure, we may have a couple battery issues, but I'm a very picky person. If I see one thing that's just boom, just picks at me, yeah, I'm gonna complain about it. Yeah, I complain about the battery life a lot on my IC, but honestly, the performance of this thing is stellar. I've not had any issues. Uh, she had an SE, and she pretty much hers just went complete the fuck to hell. iOS 11 did not treat her well. My buddy of mine, his is just it just won't hold. It's not holding. Mine just holds a charge mainly. Whatever, casual use, it gets me about a day. But his is not a whole much of a charge, and it's freezing up on him. He's having issues with it. So I mean, but these phones, they just come out with them every year, and well, not every year. Samsung takes phones. They come out with three phones every year, three flagships, and that's the S series, the S Plus series, and the Notes. I kind of like the fact that Apple releases their iPhones once a year, maybe twice, but still it's too much. The iPhone 8 is still trying to sell, and we're already talking about what the iPhone 9 or the iPhone 11 or 10 Plus, whatever's supposed to be next. We're already talking about what it could be. Apple is holding an event on the 27th, which is very anticipated because a lot of people want to know, will we get an iPhone SE 2? And that's something that I'm wondering myself. Being a fan and having the iPhone SE, will we get an iPhone SE 2? I love my iPhone SE. I really, really do. So if we're going to get one or not, that's something that should be discussed. So, and if we do, Apple did it right. We got to enjoy the iPhone SE in its glory for at least 2 years before they decided to change it. And I think that's pretty good. And I think that that's more than reasonable. Especially if you're a big fanboy or fangirl of a certain manufacturer like Samsung. Yeah, I like the idea of new gadgets. With me being a tech guy, I really like the idea of new gadgets. Don't get me wrong, I really do. But the fact that these new devices come out and people trying to stay up with what's cool or whatever, and you got kids and stuff, me personally, my kids would not be having the latest and the greatest. If I can get the latest and the greatest, that's fine. But it's just that's why I got prepaid, because I can afford to buy phones, whatever, at a reasonable price. Yeah, I got my flagship, got my iPhone SE, love it to death. But of course, I'm only going to upgrade every 18 months or whatever because I can't afford to pay cash. If I could afford to pay cash, oh Lord, I would have millions of phones on this channel. I would have a Moto Z Force. I would have a Honor 7X. I would have the Honor Mate SE or Huawei Mate SE. I have the new Mobile G3. I would have the Essential phone. I could get the Blade Z Max. I do have another line I could port over. I could get the Blade Z Max for free. I get the Style for free. I can get a lot of phones for free, but if I could afford to pay cash, of course, I would have a lot of phones here. But like the average consumer, like really, people are so caught up in trying to stay on what's current that they're releasing these phones, all these features and latest and greatest innovations. Yes, it's fun. It's nice to have. But honestly, do we really need it? It's really, it's corrupting the system. It's corrupting the kids. I just don't find it necessary. But that's just my opinion. I don't knock anybody that wants to have the latest and the greatest. Of course, but whatever. But the S9, the Note 9, and all the S9 Plus and all that's just not necessary. Honestly, they didn't do nothing spectacular with it. And I feel the same way about cars. I probably should. I think I'm going to change the title of this once I'm done streaming here. But cars. Yes, it's nice to have a new car every year. Coming out. But let's say now I go buy a 2018 Cadillac CT6. Okay, sweet fucking car, right? And then you got the Escalade. What's Escalade, top of the line SUV. You don't get no better than a Cadillac Escalade. I get a Cadillac Escalade. It's got 4-wheel drive. It's got XM radio. It's got the voice command. I'm trying to think of something. Wireless charging, Wi-Fi. It's got automatic power. You know, it's got all these latest and greatest features that people don't expect to have in a car. Then 2019 comes out next year, and boom, they added. Mm, let's see, I'm trying to think of something that's they added. Um, it never happened. They added automatic steering. They added automatic. Um, automatic driving. You could, let's say they added by some miracle they put in the GPS. You put it in the GPS where you want to go. They're self-driving. You're going to drive straight to where the GPS wants you to go. Now I'm gonna be left behind in the future because now this car can fucking drive itself. So my whole point is that technology just needs to slow down. It really does. I mean, I love it, but as I'm looking to see what does what, it's like, wow, do we really need it? It's just, we're in a process now where Apple, because Apple says it, we're going to shy away from the fingerprint sensor. And now you got the LG Aristo 2, which is not too much of a bad phone for the price. I mean, it gets the basic user done. It would probably actually suit me fine. But it has facial recognition, and it got it from the iPhone 10. Man, Magic Tech Review, Magic John. I'm gonna reopen this up in case you watch my video. I'm not, I'll just let you know. Shout out to you because you're the one that said it. You're absolutely right. It used to be a time that when stuff came to budgets devices, it came from flagships, and it usually happened within 2 years, 3 years later, maybe not even that. And now it's happening months after release. Okay, the iPhone 10 was released in November, and the Aristo 2 came out in February, and now we have facial recognition on the Aristo 2. Not the best in the world, but it's there. So these flagship devices are getting, they're getting it. They're they're really not far behind with these budget devices. And, I'm so sick of people who talk so much mess about budget devices, but the budget devices can pretty much handle anything that the flagship devices can, just lower price. So, you know, it's great that we have all these flagships and these wonderful, wonderful features, but honestly, it's not really necessary. It's just not. We got to slow down. Give people time to enjoy the hype of last year. We're already, the software updates. It's cool, I guess. You can keep the software rolling out till iOS 11, 10, and then even Android or whatever. That's cool. But even then, you got to ask yourself: is that why? Is it really necessary? Not Apple, Microsoft updates their software every year. I mean, every 3 years or so. Probably not even that. We've been on Windows 10 for what? 2015. It's probably not. It's probably almost time for Microsoft to release another day. But we've been, we only do it every 3 years. So I don't know. That's just my opinion. I think technology should really slow down. That's just my personal opinion. So yeah, I'm getting tired. I'm getting sleepy. It's been a long video. It's been a rant. But hey, I don't know if anybody's watching this or whatever. I didn't barely look at the comments. I didn't look at the chat. I'll look at it one more time before I sign out of here. And I apologize for my voice. I can kind of hear it myself. It usually gets like this when I'm sleepy. So, it's all right. Give me 1 second. But yeah, I appreciate you guys for watching. Anybody that does watch my videos. I didn't mean to sound like an asshole, but it's just we need to slow down a little bit. It's just not necessary. I, S9, Note 9, iPhone 9, 10, whatever the hell world we're going. It's just ridiculous. So yeah, appreciate you guys for watching. I'm gonna go ahead and sign out and get some sleep. So yeah, appreciate you anybody that stopped in and watched, and I will catch you guys on the next one.